Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. You're the one that's checking the sound. Remember, I told you the other blue line on the screen too. Make sure that one's good.
At least until it at least hits the slightest to the red. Yeah, so right now it's
Okay,
halfway through the middle.
so that one's good right there. But we could go higher.
You want me to go higher? Oh, the
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
what happened the same with Megan in TikTok
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We were supposed to do Insta.
Let's just see how it
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what. No, don't because I'm the one that's gonna get. Yeah, not you. All right, keep it going. Ah, so lovely. Ha! Gay. All right, let's see what is going on in the world. I'm gonna go 4 days because last time when we go 5 days, we could hardly ever get through like the whole week of news. I don't know. I wanted to do something else, but I just never know what to do. Oh well. Florida Attorney General opens criminal investigation. Well, we'll go back to that. We're
Damn, son.
for the beginning of the fifth day, which would be, what day would it be 5 days ago?
From 5 days ago?
Yeah, so Monday. Okay, yeah. Um, how does the audio look on there?
Good. It's just reaching to the yellow.
Okay, that's very good. Now, can we play some sounds? How the sounds sound?
Damn, son.
But what color did it look? You're supposed to be checking there. Don't look at me
Damn,
when you
son.
play.
Where'd you find this?
All the way.
All the way to red. Remember, control the volume. Play it again.
Damn, son. Where'd you find
To yellow.
this?
Make sure it gets to yellow. Okay, that's good. That's where you want it. Remember, you always want to play with that lever. All right, 5 days. We got to 5 days. So we're gonna go to the end on it. Cruise respond to Tesla car charger fires. Investigators believe fires were set intentionally, just to blame Elon Musk.
Okay.
Just to blame. That was very good. Very good timing. That means it keeps disconnecting for some reason. I don't like that. No, I don't like that it connects and disconnects. I don't understand why it does that.
It's probably because one of the third cords are like slightly disconnected.
And the cords have nothing to do with the stupid signal to the TV,
Ah.
to the OBS. Let me know if it happens again. As soon as it happens again, you should let me know. All right. Crews respond to Tesla car charger fires. Investigators believe fires were set intentionally.
Okay.
Response to Littleton shopping complex early Monday morning where 7 Tesla EV chargers caught fire, and investigators believe the act was intentional. First responders show up just after 1 a.m. after receiving reports from neighbors who saw the fire. Firefighters say the charger suffered heavy fire damage, and after power was cut to the devices, they were able to extinguish the fire and notify state police fire investigation units to the state fire marshal office. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was one of those Democrat feminists, the one that set that on fire.
Damn, son.
Damn, son. Owner of Bronx daycare where toddlers fatally ingested fentanyl gets 45 years in prison.
Damn, son.
That's very adequate. Because the child died from an overdose.
Man, shut your...
Fetty. I'm not even gonna say it this time again because TikTok gave us some weird shit last week. Owners of Bronx daycare where toddler fatally ingested fentanyl gets 45 years in prison. Police found a brick of fentanyl stored on top of a play mats for the children, as well as packages of fentanyl beneath a trap door in the play area. I don't even know why this bitch needed to be selling the fentanyl. If daycare is so damn expensive, they charge a lot to take care of a child. Why would you need fentanyl? Oh wait, greed like always. People were greedy and kids died on fentanyl and nobody cared. A woman who owned a New York City, you should have left it. Leave it now. Don't put it on. A woman who owned it, next time you play it, just let it go. Especially if I'm reading something, not something serious. A woman who owned a New York City daycare center where a toddler died after ingesting fentanyl. You know, all that, hold on. Let me stop right there. All that chewing, I'm 100% sure that the phone can pick it up. This microphone cannot. It's you. It's both of you. I see your mouth moving and I hear it too in my ear. So I'm like, the microphones are really going to pick that up. So don't chew like a freaking horse. Like that? Stop. That gets annoying. I know you like those stupid videos where kids are screaming and being dumb, but I don't. So quit that shit. All right. A woman who owned a New York City daycare center where a toddler died after ingesting fentanyl has been sentenced to 45 years in prison after pleading guilty to federal drug charges. Gray Mendez, 37, dropped her head into the crossed arms in anguish as Judge Jed S. Rakoff announced the sentence that triggers sobs among Mendez' family and the mother whose 22-month-old child, Nicholas Feliz Dominici, died in September 2023. Oh, this is
damn,
old news.
son.
Damn, son is correct. Yeah, and she finally went to court for it, and she got sentenced 45 years in prison. So if she's how old did we say? 37, we said, right? Yeah. So she's 37. Do the math. 37 plus 45. That is 83? 82? 83? 82. 82, yeah. See, so she's gonna get out when she's 82 years old. But if for good behavior, she'll get probably 23, 25 years between that. So she'll be getting out when she's like 50 still, regardless. 57. It's not all right. That's 20 years. Do you know? Okay, let me stop you and have you think about this for a second. Think about what's happened in the last, say, 10 years. All right? 10 years ago, maybe from iPhone to iPhone, people could do it, but from Android to Android, it was almost impossible to do a video call. And now that's pretty much only, if you know, with all your people that you know, mostly everybody's just doing FaceTime or face calls, whatever, video call. No, it doesn't matter. You could do video call without that either way. Yeah, you can.
Most of my friends are Apples. Well,
they can, they're rich. That's why. Whatever. Anyways, 30. All right, 30, I couldn't even read. 30 Los Angeles County probation officers indicted over state juvenile. Oh, this is great. 30 Los Angeles County probation officers indicted over staged juvenile hall gladiator fights.
Big Mac.
No,
Big
listen
Mac.
to this. And you should pull up a video. But either way, YouTube won't be able to see it. I mean, TikTok won't be able to see it, but YouTube will. So fuck it, play it. Pull this up. Pull an article. Pull the 30 LA County probation officers. Oh, just put LA County. Yeah, gladiator fights. LA County gladiator fights. Spell it correctly. I'll start reading while you search that up, okay? 30 officers from the Los Angeles County Probation Department have been indicted. Departments have been indicted on criminal charges after an investigation into allegations they allowed, and in some cases encouraged, fight between teens inside the county juvenile hall. Hey, what's wrong with that? I mean, you're settling beef. They fuck each other up and then they do their time. What's wrong with that? An indictment unsealed late Monday afternoon contained 71 charges of child abuse. They're not even children. They're already all teenagers, so I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. It should be a video. But show me over there, but don't pull it up yet. Just show me on the other side. Ask me, is it this one? Just put videos. Click on videos. Go back. Just go back. You see where it says 30 LA County correction officers charged with, yeah, that one. Indictment, blah, 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 blah. Allegedly they're involved in a serious fight that took places from July 2023. Two officers, Taniha Brooks and Sean Smiles, are accused of telling other officers not to intervene and make reports when fights happen, according to the indictment. These people were solving problems the way people used to solve problems. Yes. Play that one. Play it loud. No, don't click on it. You see the video? Jesus Christ. You don't know how to use a video?
Jeff Nguyen is live in Downey. The video that kicked off this investigation is going to...
Mouth!
Jeff?
Well, Pat, this case
Get
stems
the
from
gum
a
out of
video
your
that
mouth.
was
I hate
leaked
that.
from inside the walls here more than a year ago, involving what the Attorney
Both
General
of you.
called gladiator fights, in which the officers here
You
acted
get
as
chew
referees
gum with your
and
mouth
spectators.
closed. It'd be disgusting. Nobody wants to hear
This video
that.
published by the LA Times last year showed
But you weren't. Is
participant
YouTube
kicks
watching it?
as 8 officers looked on.
Well, is that one? That's the video I told you. I just told you that's the video. It does. What do you mean it doesn't show my face?
The Los Angeles County Probation Department, but it represented in many ways.
Can you get rid of the gum?
community.
On Monday, California Attorney General Rob Bonta announced the criminal charges including
Okay, forget it. World Food Programs to close the office in Southern Africa after Trump's aid cuts. Who cares? Nobody cares about Africa. And if you do care about Africa, maybe you should move out there. I hear it's not nice. Well, you know what? I hear is actually nice. I hear Africa's actually nice. And all I gotta say, somebody made a video, and I think I have that video on my phone. I might bring it up on the podcast. Somebody made a video saying, "Oh, everybody in Africa lives in houses made of sticks and dungs or some shit like that," but they don't. They have very sophisticated, almost futuristic cities. I would dare say they do have that. So I have one question. Why the fuck have we been donating money for children in Africa in this country if Africa has that type of fucking money? That's true, yes. But don't answer the question. I don't want an answer. I'm just saying. Why the fuck was there so many advertisers saying, "Oh, help these children. These children don't have food." Why don't they feed their own fucking children? It doesn't matter if they got the money to build those futuristic cities. Why not use that money that they're using for that in order to feed those people? But instead, they let the U.S. come here and ask for money. You know what it is? Is exactly what's going on right now, which is why they're discovering all that money that was being mishandled. All they're discovering is that it was just the laundry scheme to make sure that they empower people in government, that they want people to be in government so that they could keep doing whatever they want over there. That's what it was. So you were giving money. If you gave some money to Africa in one of those sad commercials, I got news for you. They screwed you over because they have money to feed those people. They're just not feeding those people. God damn, it's correct. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. That's not where I was. It wasn't even that one, the one that I was reading. Oh, yeah, it was that one. All right. Raising egg prices in the U.S. sparks chicken rental trend. You can rent a chicken, by the way. Egg, but I don't understand how it works. But I don't understand how it works. Rent a chicken. Like what? Like, no. Stop. This is serious. Raising egg prices in the U.S. sparks chicken rental trend with it. What was that? Are we going to be doing this today? With egg prices soaring in the U.S., Christina and Brian Templeton of Rent the Chicken in Gulf Towns, New Hampshire, offer a unique solution. Chicken rentals. Their service provides hands, feed, and support for 6 months, allowing customers to collect fresh eggs at home for about $600. 2 hens can produce a dozen of eggs per week. Many renters grow attached to their chickens and choose to keep them. As egg shortages continue, the Templeton's business is gaining popularity and sustainable and affordable alternative. Huh. Doesn't that give you an idea? Renting chickens for $100 a month. That is wildly expensive. But on the bright side, if we're looking at it as a customer, that is expensive and wild. But if we're looking at it as entrepreneurs, that's a good business. Well, that's a business someone came up with. Do we have people commenting or anything like that? You're not even paying attention to that. So then why'd you look like you weren't? But you're supposed to keep an eye out for that. No, you don't, because when every time you tell, oh, somebody commented on this. And then it's probably too late by now. All right. Jay-Z files defamation lawsuit against former accusers, her attorneys. Who cares about Jay-Z? That guy could, EU chief proposes plan to urgently increase defense spending by mobilizing around 840 billion. Oh, you know what? You know how we were talking shit about Europe? Yeah, well, I told you that the place where they downloaded me the most, the second is in Europe. Yeah, I think I have the last episode has like 4 or 5 downloads on the audio version only. It has 4 or 5 downloads, and half of them are from I don't know, either France or Germany, one of those two, but it's from Europe. Half of those downloads. It doesn't matter. I'm just, it just gets out there. Well, people speak English. Anywhere in the world you go, you're going to find somebody that speaks English. Why? They speak English. That's one of the languages they teach in their school, whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah. How is the lighting on the other one? Did it get brighter? It looks dark? What do you mean it looks the same? This camera. You're answering questions that I'm not even asking.
You said which one was brighter.
It's the only one that gets brighter and darker when I switch it. All right. China slaps extra tariffs of up to 15% on imports of major U.S. farm exports. Well, you know what's funny? They're trying to do something with the farms, right? But China owns a lot of the farmlands of the U.S. for some reason, and in the mostly in the Midwest, in the middle of the U.S. And here in Arizona, Saudis own all those farms that are out there making alfalfa, and then they just use up all the water because alfalfa uses a lot of water to grow because it has to stay wet most of the time. So they waste a lot of water watering all those plants, and all those farms over here in Northern California aren't getting the water that they used to get because all those Saudis are farming their hay for their camels over here in Arizona. Meaning they're stealing everybody's water and food in the U.S. That is bad. That's why we don't want those gushy. I'm not going to say it. That's why we don't want those camels. Sand. No, you don't know the terms. I'm not even going to say them because TikTok is very sensitive when I say something offensive. Because they can offend me, but I can't offend anybody. How does that work? Yes. Global news. Parents are holding measles parties in the U.S., alarming health experts. People are so stupid. It's like something that you get like. It's kind of like chicken pox, but it's worse. You could die, I think, from that, from measles. But it's kind of like chicken pox, I think. Except people used to have chicken pox parties back then because it's bad if you get chicken pox as an adult. You're supposed to get chicken pox as a child. That's why everybody would hold chicken pox. And nobody's ever died from chicken pox. Right? Okay. Nova Scotia hits back at U.S. tariffs with procurement limits, toll hikes, and alcohol ban.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
In Halifax City News. That's where I found it. That was good. Damn, son, where you find this? All right, Nova Scotia announced a series of actions in response to the impositions of American tariffs on all Canadian goods entering the U.S. market. Who wants all that? What maple syrup. Ain't nobody wants no maple syrup from Canada. Huh?
When I put the pigs on, you were talking right with the
China vows to fight U.S. tariffs, but also wants to talk. So which is it? You want to talk or you want to fight?
Stop!
China will fight to the bitter end of any trade war. The foreign minister spokesman President Beijing declared after China announced tit-for-tat tariff on agricultural imports from the U.S. This came within minutes of the new 10% U.S. levy on Chinese imports that came into effect on Tuesday, which adds to existing tariffs both from Trump's first term and those announced last month. Someone's getting money. You know what? When the U.S. was giving money to everybody, nobody was saying nothing. Now that the U.S. wants to not give money to anybody, everybody's all like, "Oh, you can't do that." Shut your mouth. Carolina forest wildfires enters fourth day. Winds expected to pick up. See, I told you there was fires going on again.
still going on.
But in South Carolina, different area now. That satellite with the laser is working overtime lately. A massive wildfire in Carolina forest is burning for a fourth straight day, with resources flooding to Horry County to slow down the spread. As of the last update, the South Carolina Forestry Commission said that the fire is 2,059 acres in size and 30% contained. It's
Damn,
important to
son.
remember that contained does not mean extinguished. Rather, it means firefighters have created a barrier around 30% of the fire quickly. Yeah. Who's the dumbass that thought that it was extinguished when they said 30%?
Gay.
Doge moves to cancel NOAA leaves a key weather building. Leases on key weather building. I don't think we need the North America blah blah blah, whatever that is.
Okay.
No, we probably do need it. Stop! U.S. alcohol now being pulled from LBO shelves as tariff takes effect. I'm guessing that's somewhere in America's little brother. Canada. U.S. Supreme Court weakens rules on discharge of raw sewage onto water supplies. Now we're drinking shit water, and there's shit water in the rivers of Babylon.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
2 Denver strip clubs ordered to pay $14 million following Denver's auditor office wage theft investigation. They are not paying strippers enough. Fugitive wanted in 1982, home bombing invaded capture by assuming dead classmate's identity, officials say. That sounds like Dale Gribble's story. Because he uses this fake identity all the time. It's Rusty Shackleford, whatever it is. Now this guy has been using the fake identity exactly that same way. Let's see. Stephen Craig Campbell, 76, was arrested this month at his home in New Mexico after more than 4 decades on the run. Well, if he was in his home, how much running was he doing? Probably none. A 76-year-old man went into hiding following a 1982 bombing and allegedly assumed the identity of a dead college classmate. Was arrested this month at his home in New Mexico after standoff with law enforcement. Stephen Craig Campbell on Wednesday was ordered to be held pending trial after a federal court ruled him to be a flight risk. For 4 decades, he was a fugitive and wanted on attempted first-degree murder charges after he allegedly planted an explosive device in a toolbox outside the Wyoming home of his estranged wife's boyfriend, the U.S. Attorney Office for the District of New Mexico said in the news release. Damn, son. That guy hid for 4 decades and they couldn't find him for 40 years with all that technology. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think you could get away with murder? If that guy got away for 4 decades, I think it's very possible. There was another case where like an old guy stole I think this truck, there was an armored truck that was parked outside of a jewelry, and I think they were picking up jewelry, right? So this guy saw his chance. He saw the buckets full of gold, and he went and grabbed one of the buckets that were there full of gold. He grabbed it and walked away with it, and they never found him for years. They never found him until I guess he felt bad and he turned himself in. And I'm like, what a dumbass. You got away with it. He had left the country too, so there was no way in hell they would have found him. So I don't know how smart that guy was. There's a lot of people that are being... There's a lot of murder cases that have never been solved. Like what? Like I don't know any of them, but I don't know any of them personally. But I know there's plenty of them that have gone unsolved. There's a show called Unsolved Mysteries. Oh no, I think that's for UFOs. I don't know. U.S. What you say? You should use your microphone when you both are talking.
I think there's an FBI case that it was something about like a missing person, and I don't remember what it specifically was about.
I don't know either.
But although I think Frank was more clear on it before,
What are you talking about?
because he found a video of unsolved cases, and one of them was an FBI thing.
Well, yeah. Who's gonna police the police? Really? The police gonna police itself? U.S. CFPB drops sell case against J.P. Morgan, BFA, and Wells Fargo. Of course, you just kick them down some money, and they'll forget all the problems that they caused. AP against seeks end to his White House ban, saying the Trump administration is retaliating further. Well, remember how you guys were retaliating with people because they didn't want to get the schmaxine on? Remember that? Oh, now when it's being done to you, oh, it's retaliation because we don't want to say what they want to. We don't want to call it the Gulf of America. Oh, we don't want to say the Fang Angeles are not allowed in women's sports. You caught that? No offense. I said with all due respect. With all due respect, man. Oh, that's okay. He doesn't need to understand it. Tariff war risk sinking world into the new Great Depression, International Chamber of Commerce warns. The world's economy could face a crash similar to the Great Depression of 1930. And if it does, almost getting to exactly 100 years, 2030. 1930, it was a Great Depression. It was the Great Depression, meaning the dollar, money, money was almost worthless. Yeah. That's what this article is saying. That's what all those European countries and all those African countries are mad at the US because the US doesn't want to give them money. And so they're saying that the world's going to go into another Great Depression because the US is not giving them money and is putting tariffs on other countries. That's why they're saying that. Right? But when the U.S. is telling you what to do, you get mad. You know, no, we don't want to do that. America said we're supposed to do. Well, you want money or you want to do what we say? What do you want? Can't have both. I should run for president next. Pope Francis' medical condition stable. That's bad news. No new medical crisis in Vatican. All those pedophiles are celebrating because he's going to survive. The biggest pedophile of them all.
Gay!
All right. The Holy See Press office issues. See, they even have their own newspapers. The Holy See Press. Holy shit. The Holy See Press office issues the following medical update of the biggest pedophile of them all's health.
Damn,
Tuesday evening, the pedophile is receiving treatment of bilateral pneumonia at Rome Gemelli Hospital. Why doesn't the Vatican have his own hospital, huh?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
The clinical condition of the Holy Father, of the holy pedophile, remains stable today. He did not experience episodes of respiratory failure and bronchospasm. I hope he swallows his puke again. No, I don't wish him ill. You know what? And I said this before, and I will say it right now. I don't wish nobody any bad or anything ill, right? When someone pisses you off, we shouldn't wish like, oh, I hope you go crash or you go hit yourself or you hurt yourself or something like that. Don't do that because karma's a bitch. Okay? So instead, what you do is you look at somebody that has done something to you. You want something bad to happen to them, but you don't want death upon them, right? You don't want to be that type of person because karma's going to hit you back with that same thing if you do. So what you wish upon it was like, I hope you shit your pants. Imagine what an inconvenience that is. Shitting your pants is a real inconvenience. It's not like you're going to die or anything like that, right?
What if you shit in your pants and then piss in your pants too?
Oh, well, that's even a greater inconvenience. All right. So the pedophile is dying soon, probably. And he's paving the way for the Antichrist and the Black Pope. How many years do we have when? Yeah. 30? I know. The U.S. and Ukraine prepared to sign mineral deals on Tuesday, sources say. This was a week ago. Who cares? Trump Justice Department say it will review prosecution of Colorado elections. Conspiracy theorist Tina Peters.
Man, shut your...
Well, conspiracies have been turning out to be true.
Damn,
German
son.
parties agree on
Damn,
historic
son.
debt overhaul and revamp military and economy. Are you sure we want to let those Germans have a military again? Do we ever get what they did? U.S. lists Department of Justice, FBI, other agency headquarters for possible sale. Oh, land for sale. If you're an entrepreneur, you should be excited.
Damn,
The
son.
IRS is drafting plans to cut as much as half of its 90,000 person workforce. AP sources say, good. I thought we were getting rid of the IRS. What happened with that? Stop. And I thought I was getting $5,000 from Trump. What happened with that? God damn it. Trump suddenly reverses order on mass firing of federal employees. No, he didn't.
Why did you stop when the sound stopped?
I don't know. Florida Attorney General opens criminal investigation on Andrew Tate and brother. You know what's crazy? You know that show in Spanish, the guy that says doggy all the time?
Oh, yeah. Think so?
Andrew Tate. This is a guy that was talking that made a channel. He didn't make a channel. He just made a bunch of videos and they posted him, and then everybody made those video virals. Everybody made different accounts so that he was going viral everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube. He was going viral everywhere. And the message was for boys or men to be men, not to be doing any of those gross stuff like what they like the gay shit that I tell you not to do, right? All those stuff. To be a man, be honest, do work hard, get your Bugatti. Exactly. So basically, his message is exactly the same message for that guy I listened to in Spanish. It's like this whole thing, like just be a man. Don't let women tell you what to do and stuff like that. Although, like, I mean, there's no, she doesn't. It's an agreement. There's a difference. When she tells you what to do, is a difference. All right? There's a difference. All right? But the message is almost exactly the same as that. And Andrew Tate went to jail for that. For telling men not to be feminine, just to be masculine. Yeah, be a real man. So basically, for telling men to be a real man, he almost went to jail for that. They found a bunch of excuses of why to arrest him. They even got arrested. He even got arrested for that. And then in court, when he went to court, they drop all the charges.
Something tells me that once this gets sent to YouTube, well, once the whole video is done for YouTube,
the live?
The live is somebody's probably gonna comment something about
Probably. Anyways, Florida. Oh yeah, Andrew Tate. Let's see what. This is important. I need to get my Bugatti. The Attorney General of Florida has opened a criminal investigation on Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan after the pair were able to fly into the state last week despite facing trials in Romania and charges of rape, sex with a minor, and people trafficking and money laundering.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Damn, son. They did hit him with all that, and all that turned out to not be true. It was just people that didn't like what his message was. Because there's a group of people out there that are trying to get you to turn trans. So, and he's against that group of people, and that's the group of people that almost put him in jail for telling boys not to be gay.
Gay!
You have to work for it. You don't get a free Bugatti. China expands defense budget by 7.2 as military modernization marches on.
Damn, son.
7.2. What a joke. Try fucking 800% like America does. Jesus Christ.
Man, shut your...
You know, there was a video when there was like a lot of talk about Russia getting into war with the U.S.
Think so?
I forgot what I was going to say about that.
How do you? Then it's not important then for us to know.
Oh, there was a bunch of videos of people making videos of them saying, "Oh, the Russia is about to find out why we don't have health care in the U.S. because the U.S. spends all his money in the Defense Department, the military. They spend like $800 billion on the Defense Department. It's probably more than that.
11.2 billion.
That. Moscow asks for direct flights to resume between Russia and the U.S. Of course, we're gonna make it happen. We want
son, where'd you
partnership
find this?
with another. I forgot the word. Anyways. That was good. Over a dozen of new measles cases in Texas outbreak in less than a week, officials. Texas besieged by multiple fires. What does besieged mean? I don't even know what that word means. Besieg. Besieged. Whatever. Fires, I'm guessing it has to do engulfed on fire. Fuel several weather and blizzard conditions. Officers charged in gladiator fights in youth detention center. I don't see what the issue was. Those kids want to fuck each other up. Let them fuck each other up. They're already in jail. What's gonna happen? They're gonna go to jail for fighting? They're already in jail.
It's surrounded by hostage. Wait, what is?
Forces.
Yeah.
Oh, surrounded by hostile. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Surrounded by hostile forces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you, engulfed, like surrounded, engulfed. Yeah. See, I'm smart. RFK Jr. sparks alarm after backing vitamins to treat measles amid outbreak. Vitamins. JFK Jr., the U.S. Health Secretary, has caused alarm among pediatricians, vaccine experts, and lawmakers with an option piece that focuses on vitamin A and nutrition as treatments for measles. In response to measles outbreak in Texas, which resulted in the first American measles death in nearly a decade, Kennedy wrote for Fox News about the benefits of good nutrition and vitamin A, but did not explicitly recommend a high effective vaccine.
Stop!
You see how stupid did you just? This is what we read. RFK Jr. sparks alarm after backing vitamins to treat measles amid outbreak. That's not what the fuck he said. He said, Kennedy wrote for Fox News about the benefits of good nutrition and vitamin A, but did not explicitly recommend a high effective vaccine. He never said take only vitamins and not the measles shots. And also, you got everybody lied about the freaking Movid vaccine. And now you want people to go back and just be, oh yeah, shoot my kids up with fucking all this vaccines that they need. Like, what the fuck? Fucking idiots.
Man, shut your...
Yeah, shut up. VA plans to lay off as many as 83,000 employees this year. Well, you lose your job, sucks to suck. Russia's river gamble fails near Kupiansk as Ukraine forces hold the line. They hold the line, they don't advance.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I told you, don't leave that where you find this. Just damn, son. Supreme Court rejects Trump request to keep billions in foreign aids frozen. So what the Supreme Court is saying, give people money. Piglets left to starve as part of a controversial art exhibition in Denmark have been stolen. I'm glad they stole the pigs and they didn't let them die. BSO returned handgun used in Tamara killing spree to accused killer's records. Tesla signs a deal for first India showroom to sell imported EVs. You know what? All they're going to do is just have their cow shit on them and cows piss on them. I don't know why they want to do that.
Wait, isn't cow poop made with I'm not gonna say it because I don't want TikTok to get violated.
To get violated? To get go say it, doesn't matter. Whatever.
These thingies. I don't want TikTok.
Just say it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, like smokes.
Cow shit for that? No.
Because you told me one time that one of them required
mushrooms grow out of cow poop.
Yeah, I know. Wait, why?
Yeah.
No, because you said a cigar was made by cow shit.
I don't know what we're talking about here.
You told me this like 5 years ago, and I'm surprised that you don't remember that.
I've told you so many things. I don't even remember. Okay. Yeah. Florida jewelry thief swallows 707. Wait, let me finish. Florida jewelry thief swallows 770,000 worth of Tiffany earrings just before arrest. Police said he swallowed some diamonds. What are you gonna do? If they don't find it on you, how are you gonna go to jail? But you know what they do? They have them take a shit on a toilet that has like a strainer.
Oh, that I know.
And then they wash it out until whatever solid stays on there and it doesn't get washed away. Oh, I'd hate to have that job. Washing shit.
What if there's just
let's play a guessing name. What color is the thief?
Black.
He is a racist. Suspect in Florida jewelry theft swallows 770,000 worth of Tiffany earrings just before arrest. Jathan Gilder, 32, is accused of posing as a representative of the Orlando Magic players before he swiped 2 pairs of earrings worth $769,000 with $500.
Damn, son.
From a Tiffany Co. in Orlando, police said. Well, I guess he didn't. He didn't get to it. Glider was shown a pair of 4.86 carat diamond earrings worth $160,000. Just some little pieces of shit like this is $160,000. A pair of 8.19 carat diamond earrings worth $609, and a 5.61 carat diamond ring worth $587,000. God damn, that ring costs more than this house. You know what? People buy watches like that too. Like $400,000 watches. That's ridiculous. Look, let me tell you this. Even if you have money, you don't need a $400,000 watch. Look, if you have money to get yourself a nice, good watch, maybe even a $500 watch, maybe a $500, but even that's way too much. Don't be ridiculously stupid, even if you got the money too. All right? That's ridiculous. $100, $400, $500,000 for a ring, for a watch. That's fucking stupid. It's just stupid. It's like when people pay like over $500,000 for a stupid art too. It's like, for what? Like, and the pictures that they sell for that much are like ridiculously dumb. They don't even look good. Like, you see the painting that I have, well, the picture that I have on the other side of this wall.
Oh yeah.
If somebody drew that, it would be worth. I would think that would be worth like maybe $100,000 just because so much detail. That's a picture.
Yeah, I know. It's like printed on a sheet, right?
Yeah, that was printed on there. But I'm saying, like, if that was a drawing, I mean, I could see why it would be $100,000 because of the details that somebody spent time putting on there. I could see the worth of it. But when it's some stupid lines and squares and other lines, I don't know, parallel lines, horizontal lines, any of those lines, like I don't understand that.
Oh wait, so then what do you think about shadow arts then?
R-worded. Shadow art. What the fuck? What?
Because where you cut up a bunch of tiny pieces and you make.
Well, if you're making a video, it looks great. It's very artistic. But if you're gonna come to me and sell it to me as, oh, this is my art show, but shut the fuck up. That's not an art show. That's like what children do in elementary school. A bunch of cuttings of papers and putting them together. What is it? I saw that.
What's funny
and
about
it's like $150,000 for it.
It's around there.
No, then
it is around there. It goes.
You have an older information because I just saw it yesterday, and it said 130 or 150.
Because there was a bunch of people saying that it could go possibly over $1 million.
So we can find. You know what? I need to stop. I need to start checking my Cheetos.
No need.
But why would they pay like $250,000 for a banana tip?
Well, why would anybody pay over $1,000 for a phone, an old phone because it has TikTok? Yeah, now it's already available, but we should have sold one of these. But I use all the phones. I couldn't get rid of one. I wanted to, but I just like.
Wait, so because there was a couple people that were selling them for like
$50,000. I saw one for 15. 10 Chinese nationals charged with hacking U.S. Treasury and other Justice Department. See, and you're saying, oh, China is putting tariffs on the U.S. because the U.S. doesn't want to give them money and is putting tariffs on them. Guess what? Chinese are fucking hacking our Treasury Department. And what the fuck are you doing, Treasury Department, letting those Chinese...
Gay!
I won't say that word because Asian people are going to get offended if I say it. Oh, yeah. Tariffs on cars from Mexico and Canada delayed by 1 month. Well, Mexico's getting away with too much. LA County sued Southern California Edison, alleging utility equipment spark wildfires. You think so? Political poll news cites 538 to close amid large shuttering across ABC and Disney Channel.
Gay!
Shuttering, whatever that means. Boy kidnapped by mother for 7 years found in Colorado. Police.
Man, shut your...
Well, when parents get separated, sometimes the court says, okay, well, your mother's not fit to take care of you, so you guys are staying with your dad. But the mom was like, fuck that, you guys are coming with me. No, that must have been something else. But yeah, they do those. China says it's ready for any type of war with U.S. Oh, we need the. You sure about that? You sure about that? Let me know when you're ready. I'll read that title again. Read this email immediately. Read this email immediately. CDC tells 180 fired employees to come back to work.
Get back to work.
Amazon boycott begins Friday. Includes Whole Foods, Prime, and Twitch. What? We need to do Twitch. 6 people arrested in Romania for treason over alleged negotiations with Russian agents to leave NATO. Well, that's what Russia doesn't want. He doesn't want any NATO countries around them. And that's why it's at war with Ukraine, because Ukraine wanted to be part of NATO, yes. 6 people... 3 friends were found dead last year after watching a Chiefs game. Now, 2 men face charges in the case. Yeah, we read about this. Drug addicts.
Stop!
Did you find it? All you have to type is "you sure about this" meme. No, but yeah, look it up. And then, for more than a year, mystery shrouded the case of 3 friends who were found dead outside of a Kansas City home after watching a Chiefs football game on a below freezing winter night on Wednesday. 2 men were charged with killing them, prosecutors said. Clayton McGinney, 36, Ricky Johnson, 38, and David Harrington, 37, were discovered dead outside the home of Jordan Willis in the Platte County portion of Kansas City around 10 p.m. on January 9th. And I hate ads. On January 9, 2024, 2 days after the man watched the Kansas City Chiefs beat Los Angeles Chargers. Tell me if you have it. That's not it. All 3 men died of fentanyl and cocaine. I told you they were drug addicts. All 3 men died of fentanyl and cocaine combined toxicity, a doctor with Forensic Medical of Kansas determined, according to Zan. This case has received considerable attention from the media, and I think some people seem to believe that charges may never be brought to case. On said, people may have doubted this investigation because it has spanned over a year. No, we know you take all the time in the world. God, you suck. Finally. Yeah, but you shouldn't be proud of it. You should be like, oh shit, I better get better at this. Not just, oh, I know. Making me stop what I'm doing.
You sure about that?
That's the one I'm talking about.
That? You sure about that?
See how hard it was? And I told no, it is your fault because it is your fault because I told you what to type. And you have the YouTube right there in front of you. You don't have to use your phone. Yeah, I heard you. Anyways. Trump to revoke legal status for 240,000 Ukrainians as U.S. steps up deportation. What about everybody else, you cunt? South Korea, 15 hurt after fighter jet drops bomb due to human error.
Damn, son.
That's what we need AI to be in charge of this. 15 people in South Korea were injured, 2 of them seriously after a pair of fighter jets accidentally dropped 8 bombs in the civilian district on Thursday during a live fire military exercise, the local media reported. The incident involving Air Force KF-16 aircraft in the city of Pokyoung in North Korea was part of the routine drills held by the South to maintain combat readiness against potential attack from the North. Potential that's never happened. Years and years has never happened. U.S. employers cut more jobs last month than in any February since 2009. Quack, 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 quack. Wrong one. That's the one. Jack Daniels maker says Canada's taking bottles off shelves worse than tariffs. Why is it worse? Who cares? Don't give America's little brother wants to act stupid. All right, act stupid. You ain't getting shit. Watch. Fading Trump threats. A Colombia investigates students critical of Israel. You can't even talk shit about Israel now. In a world where Israel tells everybody what to do, and the U.S. is its protector.
Okay.
Texas agency fires employee for refusing to remove pronouns from his email. Good, get him the fuck out of there. They, them.
Damn, son.
With all due respect, they, them, you could go they, them yourself. Santa Rosa man walks free, gets probation for horrific attack to permanently disfigure victim. Well, you shouldn't have been there. Federal workers, is it? Oh, I think it's, I don't know what country. I think it's Denmark. Yeah. I think not the president, but I forgot what it is, but it's some guy that's high up there. His name is Donald Tusk. It's like a combination of Donald Trump and Elon Musk, Donald Tusk. That's funny. Ah! I got out. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Damn, son.
Damn, son. It's a bunch of tariffs. All right. Federal workers block Musk's Doge from shutting down Africa's Development Agency. Okay, well, keep working and you guys won't receive any money, so good luck getting paid, bitches. Telling you, why the fuck are we giving Africa money if they have all this sophisticated cities? If they brag about, people in America think everybody in Africa lives in huts. Meanwhile, they have this sophisticated city, right? Fucking pigs. Not because they're fat, but because they want everything for themselves. France providing intelligence to Ukraine. Minister assures after U.S. freeze. Pritzker administration announced Illinois overdose death declines 8% in 2023. Not thanks to Biden. Social Security Administration bars employees from reading the news at work. Good. You should be doing your jobs. You shouldn't be reading the news at work. You twat. Fargo has an election. No, twat. No. There's two different things. Fargo has an election method that needs mainstream candidates. North Korea lawmakers may ban it. They should. Ontario to slap 25% tax on electricity to U.S. on Mondays amid trade war. Man, we ain't getting shit from Canada. What's going on? Why are we laughing so much back there? Strong wind says U.S. custom blimp nearly 600 miles across Texas.
Damn, son.
DC mayor remove Black Lives Matter plaza amidst pressure from the White House. Remember how Black Lives Matter took all that money they were being donated and the people in charge of them bought houses for themselves? Remember that? Yeah, that happened. The U.S. judge bars copies of Lilly weight loss drug. Yeah, because food industries are inventing food that bypasses the effect of any drug that makes you skinny. So Good luck.
And also covered in bleach.
Yeah, they bleach all the chicken that they sell to us. Serial podcast subject Adnan Saeed to remain free from prison. Is this some sand?
Oh.
Unvaccinated New Mexico resident tests positive for measles after dying. See? Measles. See, I'm telling you. You guys have those shots because we're not stupid. Teen armed with gun overpowered by passengers on board plane. There must have been a bunch of pussies in that plane then. If that little guy overpowered everybody, let's find out what this is. That's what it is. Teen with shotgun overpowered by passengers on Australia flight. A 70-year-old armed with a shotgun and ammunition was tackled to the ground by passengers and a crew as he tried to board a Jetstar flight from Avalon Airport near Melbourne. The teenager who had breached security fence and climbed the aircraft steps was stopped near the front door just as the plane prepared to take off with 160 people on board. See, this is exactly why the greatest nation in the world, meaning the USA, has TSA to make sure this fucking crazy nut jobs are not getting in the planes, and yet you have people, oh, we gotta take my shoes out to get on a plane. Shut the fuck up, you're getting on a plane. Anyways. Norway, where's my sound effects? Too late now. 10 million reward offer for arrest of former Olympic snowboarder turned alleged drug lord. We read about this like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. SpaceX loses contact with spacecraft during latest Starship mega rocket test flight. Hey, breaking news. It blew up. That's why it lost freaking contact. Ever heard of blowing up?
Damn, son.
Canadian Tire to restructure company for growth will close some atmosphere stores. Why? Are the tariffs affecting you already? TSX falls 1.2% as trade policy chaos spooks investor. Spooks. Veteran entrepreneurs say VA cuts have gutted their business. Immigrant couple to get $80,000 in damage from former landlords who threatened to call ICE. Oh, those people are getting papers. You fucked up. They were being racist towards them because they didn't want them here. And it turns out, guess what? They committed a crime against them. So now those people are getting papers. They're going to be here legally now. You fucked up. Hundreds of students demonstrated in support of diversity at Ford Defense Department school overseas. Hundreds versus how many millions of people don't want that shit? Hundreds of people ain't shit compared to the millions of people who say, we don't want that gay shit. No offense. With all due respect. With all due respect, we don't want that shit. I said with all due respect. War Heroes. Oh, what's up? It's an hour and 30. Yeah, 9:30. 39 new cases of missile reported in Texas as outbreak grows to 198, officials say. Guess what? You should have vaccinated your children. Donald Tusk. I told you. Donald Tusk announced military training plans for all men in Poland. No, it was Poland. Quit dicking around. Canadian officials are investigating an unusual spike in Tesla vehicle sales because they don't like Elon Musk. See, you're supposed to be paying attention to the soundboard. You've been doing good all this whole time while I was reading articles, and now you're not paying attention, so you're not doing it. Costco to reduce Canadian products in U.S. stores in wake of tariffs.
Man, shut your...
Yeah, wake up tariffs. NASDAQ plans 24 hours trading as global appetites for U.S. stock grows.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Crew battles fire on 3 yachts in Miami. Who cares? This rich people shit burning. Who cares? Just like the Palisades burning. Who gives a fuck? Those people have too much money for me to give a fuck about their houses burning. But people are going to be like, but people who didn't have that much money live there. Yeah, keywords. That much money. Keywords. That much money. So they still have money. Germany suspends new financial aid to Rwanda over allegedly support for M23 rebels in Congo. See, nobody's going up in arms saying, Germany should keep giving Africa money. But the U.S. says they're not going to give somebody money, and now everybody's like, the U.S. should give everybody money. Why don't you say the same thing about Germany? Why? No, because they're used to the U.S. saving everybody, and then people get mad when the U.S. is trying to police everybody. You don't want the U.S. to be the police of the world, and stop asking for money. Otherwise, get used to it. Flight attendant pleaded guilty to secretly recording. Wow, what a piece of shit. Recording a 14-year-old girl in a plane bathroom. What a piece of shit. Former Arapahoe County social workers robbing Niceta sentenced to 3 years probation for faking cancer diagnosis. It was a doctor.
Son.
You know why that doctor was telling people that they had cancer? Because he would get a bonus every time somebody with cancer went for treatment. Doctors get a bonus. They get money. And it shouldn't be that way, because then they're feeding people drugs that they don't need just so that they can get more money. And who gives them that money, you ask? The company who makes those drugs give those doctors that money. Well, those inhaler things, I think they were like $30 or $40 for them. Now they're like over $100. I don't know how much. They went up just for no reason. Insulin is like $500, and that's just basically water and sugar. So, and salt, water or salt, I don't know, one of those. No. Now it's 9. Now it's 10 because you keep asking. 12 people wounded by 3 men shooting randomly at Toronto pub customers. Police says. Deadly Russian attack overnight on Ukraine kills at least 20 and injured 55. Like I said, sucks to suck.
Damn, son.
Guy dies after possible fentanyl exposure at NYC family shelter. Possibly, or did it die? We read earlier he died. So, State Farm executive fired over comments about rate hikes. What did he comment? See, if he commented something like "this rates are so ridiculously expensive," and they fired him for that, well, I'm with that guy. But if he got fired for saying we're not charging enough, then I'm gonna say, fuck. No, I'm not gonna say that, because then we're probably gonna get dropped from State Farms. Shouldn't talk shit about State Farm still. Maybe one day we'll get to talk shit, but for now, a top State Farm executive was fired this week after saying insurers' California rate hikes are kind of orchestrated, and after making disparaging remarks about Pacific Palisades homeowners that were caught on an undercover video. Yeah, you see, I'm with, it was what he said, that they're charging way too much. They're doing basically, so you've seen the house that burned in front of your school, right? It's been for years and they still haven't fixed it. It's because insurance. They don't do it. So you get even health insurance, even life insurance. You get all these insurances for your whatever you need, and when it comes time for you to use them, They're gonna do whatever they can to not pay what they said they would pay. And they're gonna find any stupid reason. Oh, you farted 3 days ago. We can't pay for that. Sorry. That's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. They were supposed to pick me up. I've been paying for fucking years, over 7 years. Never used it once. When I needed to use it, they weren't there. They were like, oh, well, you haven't been paying for that. Well, then what the fuck have I been paying for? Yeah, so I just told them they can go fuck themselves. Fred Loya Insurance can suck it. Fred Loya Insurance can suck it. That's D-Generation X. That's too old for you guys. 8 hurt when driver plows vehicle into Southern California car dealership. Well, you shouldn't have been there buying stupid cars now, should you have? Oh, where? Oh, they are? What did I do? Oh, suck it? Oh, no, too bad. Too bad, so sad. What does that say? Live Epic with what? Coins here? See, I don't even know how these people get coins. Like, we need to go live more often because once a week is not cutting it. We need to do this every day of the week for 21 days straight. We need to. Because otherwise it's not going to improve if we don't. No. You have... Listen. Here's the thing that you're going to have to learn to do. You're going to have to learn to balance your work and your school. Then why are you asking me to extend and saying, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do instead? You figure it out, not me. No, you know the times. You know the hours. You work around your schedule. All right. Cut it. We're done. Good night. A good night. Uns ja.
Oh, I could try to guess what color the robber was.
Don't do that.
I could like it.
We got quite a few